Good morning, AP.
Good
It's
morning,
nice
Desmond.
to have come again to you, to
Yeah,
your
it's
place,
very nice.
to see the pigeons and talk to you. What are the things that you think are the most important for a successful pigeon fancier?
Yeah, first it took, of course, the pigeons. The pigeons have to be good, but that everybody says that, everybody knows that, that's for sure. Then the loft, and then when also you have to make a thing for yourself that you feel good, like the person, the boss from the pigeons. You have your family, you have your work, and you have pigeon. And when one of that thing is no good, then everything is no good. It not work. Dus you have to make something that it works, that the wheel is turning, that your wife is happy, the children are happy, your work. They not say, oh, you work from where are you with your mind or something like that, and the pigeons. And if that is good, that is also all 60%. Because a pigeon can feel also. And then you need less medicines. What I do is, I do that all for 25 years. I have here stuff. I have that, make it myself for the, I don't make it myself, but
Somebody makes it for you.
yeah, but I'm the first one, I can use this, because nobody used this. And I use it, I thought it is naturally, it is from the plants. There's no shell in it, it is naturally. And I use that, it's very cheap to use, but it's 1 milliliter from a liter water. And when you give that on your pigeons, then the pigeons, you'll see the pigeons go feel very well. You have no cancer anymore. You have, when I go to the vet, and then for 99% I have no
Problems.
problem, no problem at all.
So it's a product with high acidity.
Yeah, it's like a liquor,
Okay.
and it cleans
The body.
The body. It's better for the body with the pigeon, but also for you. You not make mistakes, but you can make mistakes with medicines. Some people think if I have to put medicines in the water, then everything comes good. No, it's no water. That's no good, because sometimes when you are going up with the condition with the pigeons, and you think, oh, you see one pigeon and no looking so good, and you think, oh, I put something for the cancer or something like that. That the other pigeons go down. You know, then you have not good flight next week. That's the problem.
That I think is a very important information what you just said, because most probably 90% of the pigeon fanciers don't know the fact that canker treatment drops the form of the pigeons, kills the form of the pigeons.
Yeah. That's why in the summer I give that when they come home for the training. I give them 2 days, Sunday and Monday. I never give something for the cancer, never. What I will do, what I very important, and that you have in Romania also, the weather. When the weather is hot, it is hot in the summer. We talk about here 30 degrees and something like that, and they have to go to France, and there is also 30 degrees. They have to fly in 30 degrees. The air, the noses.
The nose.
That is important. I do always, when I basket on Monday, in Holland here we basket on Monday for Po or Barcelona or Bon, then I give him the Wednesday before, I give something, medicines in the water for the nose, to keep it open.
The respiratory.
Yes, and that's what I do, and I do nothing more.
What are the main things, the main criteria you judge a pigeon when you decide a fancier, when you decide the type of pigeon? What are you looking for?
There was a very hard race in Barcelona, 1999, and I fly the race of my life from Barcelona. I had the five fast pigeons, females from Europe. I brought national Barcelona. I had 2 but this first flight 25 national. But there was one guy was here, was watching the pigeons coming, and he was divorced with his wife, and he lived otherwise, and he has some pigeons, and I know, but I never saw the pigeon. And I said to him, I think I need something, yeah, ook a line from Arden also, and also inbreed, but not from Waterberg, not from the Rhine, but something else. And I think about Wim Muller. Wim Muller, Barcelona natuurlijk, of course, and specialist. And good pigeons, also we're from the Arden pigeons, the line, the string. So I thought that, and then he say nothing, the guy, he say nothing. And then he came, 2 days later, he came to me. And he had a basket, the basket like that, and there were 4 pigeons in it. And I don't know what pigeon it was or something like that. I don't know, it was from Wim Muller or something. He never said that to me. But he says, maybe is there something what you need? And I look there and I said, and that's it. I put him out the basket and I says, this is the old Muller. And this is also the old Muller. Dus this is the pigeon. I pick out the basket, and he says, "That's on the other 3. I don't know. I don't want. I want this one." He says, "That's unbelievable." I said, "That is a grandchild of the super couple from Wim Muller."
The crack with super Dagon.
Yeah. So I take this and I bring him in, and yeah, I have lots of pigeons that fly very well. The 55, the 66, 2 brothers from Barcelona and everything. So I'm very lucky with this pigeon.
But in general, if I understand correctly what you're telling me, you always stay to the same base?
Yeah, same base.
From different fanciers that have good results and good pigeons to get a freshness inside your family.
Yes.
It's like milk in the coffee.
Yeah, milk in the coffee.
You have the coffee, you have put the sugar, and then you add extra milk.
But the whole family stays there where it is. That's very important, because you know that it's good.
How do you choose your breeding pairs, or how do you decide when to put together a cock with a hen? Is there something special you look on it? You take them in a hand, you look at the results, or
When I do it I breed for the flyers, so
for the racers.
I choose that I have an inbreed from my own and another pigeon, also a little bit inbreed, to make it together.
Crossbreed.
Yeah, crossbreed for the flies. The sample I buy with Pieter Vogel and Martin de Poorte. We buy the Levy, and the Levy was from Aad Kuit in Katwijk, and he fly the first national Sint-Vicent Zetelui, and 5 international, and he fly also the 4th national Sint-Vicent sector from the area, with very tough wind. And when he wins the first national, all the pigeons were on the east side, and he was only the pigeon on the west side. So he has to be smart and strong, and he was very strong. And that we buy, the pigeon we buy. And I breed that from him, and I saw some pigeons coming out with the Night Lady, with the daughters of the New Duur and everything to make it close. And I have 3 of them left that I like very much, and they're also coming with pigeons out that fly very well.
You change the pairs every year, or?
Yeah, of course I change. But what I also do is now, when I have youngsters from my own myself, I breed 100 youngsters for myself to race, and then I go separate the breeders, and then I go look for the family to put a nephew to an aunt and otherwise also to make it a little bit inbreed.
Far inbreeding.
Yes. Why I do that? Well, some people, that I do it for the buyers. Some people will buy pigeons, and they got very lucky with my pigeons also. Lots of people. There were 7 or 8 people that have 8 international nationals.
I don't think it's luck.
No, there's no luck. I don't think so. So that's what I do, is to make couples inbreed from the best, and then when a buyer buys some pigeon from me, a little bit inbreed, then he has to look in the winter or before he buys. But okay, when he looks and when it's a rainy day like this, bake your pedigrees and look what pigeon have a little bit inbreed for your own, for a good family, and at least a good pigeon that fly very well. Put that to mine, and then they cross, and then you get flyers to fly.
AP, what sort of racing system you use? You use with the hood, you use on nest? What's the best for you?
Both. I start with separate to fly.
On with the
With
hood?
the cocks and with the shop, and with the cocks and with the hens, and they are different lofts.
But
On the door.
on the door, so
Yes.
both sexes from the pair race, okay.
Yeah. And then I start with Poe and Argon and Barcelona on a nest.
You leave them together?
I leave them together. Then I go. First, I said, that pigeon have to go to Poe. I put the pigeon, I open the basket,
The box.
the boxes. I open the boxes and I put them in there by the other guys. And the other guys are still on with the ship. Then the other week,
Widowers.
the other week you have to basket for Arga. Then the other week you pair them also here. You open the boxes and then you.
But you don't let them lay eggs before basketing? Or you do? No.
In the spring I do.
No, but you let them together 2-3 days before basketing?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no. No, I play them on eggs, on 10-day eggs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you let them breed,
Yeah.
and on 10-day
Yeah.
eggs
Yeah.
you basket them.
Yeah.
And you said
But when I put them together for Poe for 10-day eggs, they have to wait a week because Arken is a week later for basket. So then I put the other guys together and Barcelona also.
yeah. So you said that's the greatest results, and you keep them by the end of the season on nest.
No, and then when you come back from Barcelona, then I separate again. So Narbonne, Marseille, and Perpignan, I play on British.
That's good. So you
And
start
I do
with
that for 4 years, and I fly 15 national, 16 national, 9 national, no problem.
very extremely good results. So you start on widowhood.
Yeah.
You have 2 long races, very important races on nest, and
Yeah.
then switch again to
Yeah.
widowhood.
Yeah.
And then you have the best results.
Yeah.
That's a very clever idea.
Yeah.
How do you train your racing team? It's only outside the loft, or you take it on the road?
No, it is very. I put them now, the youngsters, in the late spring to bask them seven times to 250 kilometers
With the club?
with the club.
Okay.
No more. And I do that all for many years. And I have also did 1 year. I put 80 pigeons for racing in the summer and 50 pigeons I raced in the fall. In September. I put them all together. Yeah, they were gone of course, and I separated them. But the pigeons I basket for Aken, Vetteluk the next year. Then the first 3 pigeons were from the late ones.
From the late ones.
It was late training.
And in between the big races, you take the pigeons on the road, or they only train at home?
What we find very important here in Holland, not only me, but everybody do that along with the champions, everybody do that. Play the pigeons from the first flight. When the weather is good, the first flight. They have to, every week, they have to go fly. Every week. Hey, Bram. Every week they have to go flying. Don't stop. And when they have Poe of the 400, 500, 600 kilometers, fly for 600 kilometers, and then 2 weeks nothing, and then you have to basket for Poe, then my wife goes to the south of Holland, to Zealand. There lives my daughter. And
To Zealand?
To Zealand.
Zealand, yeah.
And that is about 80 kilometers in the air, the distance. And they go to my grandchildren of every Wednesday. They go visit her. And they take the pigeons, then I have to basket the next week. Because they fly on Wednesday, before the Monday they have to basket. They fly 80 kilometers. And then stop.
And then they go to the race.
Yeah.
Good. How do you feed your pigeons, AP?
Very easy. I feed.
Light,
I have a light feed from buyers,
light
and
mixture?
I have an not too light anymore.
Vandinabele mixture?
No, I don't know how you call that.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
But
It's a light
mice
mixture.
in it and everything, but it's light. And I have Koopman.
Koopman.
Yeah.
Also from Bayer.
From Bayers is that, and Koopmans have make. There is cheese in it, corals in it, everything sitting in there. It's eigenlijk a basket, but you not use any other stuff. Everything is there. P40 coral, garlic, everything is there. It's an expensive one, but when I race in the spring, I make of a gas pedal, throttle of the auto. You know, when it is 200-300 kilometers, I fly on very light feed. No
heavy feed.
No heavy feed. And then when you start to build up the kilometers, because you go from 100 to 300, 400, 500, and the weather is, the wind is east, something like that, then you go like, yes, you put some
Extra on
Koopman
it.
in it.
So you build up energy for the
Yeah,
pigeons.
build up energy. And when you make it, the flight heavier, then
You need more energy, so you need more and more and more.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give to a fancier that is not so successful? What do you think they need to do to become successful in general?
If you talk in the hard way, you have to. What you can do is you can ask somebody. He is flying very well, and when you come and bring me a visit, what you think from your pigeons, for the pigeons, and what you think of my loft. And then he can say, yeah, that you have to change, or that you have to change. If that pigeons go out, they're nothing. That make you champion. Now and then.
So again, if the pigeons is not good and the loft is not good.
Oh, when the pigeons are good, you cannot fly. You make from a monkey, from
A donkey, no horse.
Donkey, not an horse. Oh,
Right.
That's why we try to keep buying of breed together. But I don't know what I also do. But that can you also do, breed together with a friend. He is serious and serious pigeons. Also, do him good pigeon and that could be your pigeon together.
So good pigeons breed together. Exchange pigeons with champions.
Yeah. You keep your money in your pocket, and you have two lofts that they can fly. Does you know earlier if the pigeons are good, yes or no? So I start also.